Scott Morrison has bowed to pressure, issuing an apology to a third minister blindsided by the secret portfolio saga. Opposition Leader Peter Dutton says he understands the anger from his colleagues, one of which is standing by her calls for the former PM to resign.
Karen Andrews served in Scott Morrison's cabinet for over 3 years, but not once was she told that in mid-2021 the Prime Minister had taken control of what was then her department, Home Affairs.
For me, transparency is incredibly important.
The senior Liberal MP has doubled down on her call for Mr Morrison to quit Parliament over the secret swearing-in scandal.
And I can assure you that I have not changed my view.
Josh Frydenberg and Matthias Cormann were also kept in the dark. Earlier this week, they both received a personal call to say sorry. On Thursday morning, the same couldn't be said for their female colleague.
Has Scott Morrison called you to apologise?
He hasn't spoken to me. The last discussion that I had with Scott Morrison was during the last sitting week in Canberra.
The bad blood within the coalition shows no sign of easing.
The transparency and the not telling the relevant colleagues at the time is a great disappointment.
I mean, my colleagues are rightly angry and aggrieved, and I understand that.
The man tasked with unifying the opposition has publicly counselled his predecessor to pick up the phone.
If he hasn't spoken to Karen, then I believe he should.
By lunchtime, that call had been made and an apology offered.
I think the line in the sand is there now, and we need to focus on the future.
The issue isn't whether an apology is being given to Mr Frydenberg or Karen Andrews or others. The issue is that the apology is owed to the Australian people.
The Morrison job saga has been a political gift for the new Labor government. There's also good news on the economic front, with Australia's jobless rate falling to its lowest rate in nearly 50 years.
Unemployment is down, underemployment is down, youth unemployment is down.
The jobless rate down 0.1% in July to 3.4%. That's despite a drop in the number of Australians employed, down by 40,000, and a fall in the participation rate. The opposition says there's more to the data than just the headline figure.
The alarm bell should start ringing for the Albanese government.
With the labour market so tight, the government now wants to see a further uptick in wages. It will be the central focus at the Jobs Summit next month. Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.